So believe it or not, and I just say believe it or not because I didn't know this, and I feel like I'm a reasonably literate person. The NRA up until the 1970s, really through the 1970s, really was primarily focused on sporting, hunting, clay pigeons with grandpa, Boy Scout camps, and so on. And really, it was an insurgent wing within the NRA that took the organization over in the late 1970s and really shifted toward in a literal coup, Nick. They at the annual convention for the NRA, and I describe all this in the book 5 Bullets, sort of what happens at they call it the revolt at Cincinnati, and the guys at the Cincinnati convention spent all night taking over the NRA's convention and moving them toward Second Amendment advocacy.
And they used the Getz story to
yeah. So a few years later, Getz was this high profile incident of an individual who, white guy, felt unsafe in a blue city, in a blue state with tough gun laws, had been denied a gun permit, paid his taxes, and voted. And they regarded all of those things as rounding out the perfect poster boy for the Second Amendment cause. Now, over time, they started to realize, wait a second, this guy's just legit weird, and he's not, and kind of racist, overtly racist. And we don't want him to be like, embrace him, but we embrace the cause of defending oneself against, oppressive thugs in a rough city.
And it worked, right? I mean, the NRA is a huge lobby. You saw Wayne LaPierre, he doesn't really apologize, right? It's not somebody that comes out after mass shootings and says, hey, it's the gun's fault.